before I go to the infirmary. Oh god! Angel, no!
What? Hey, so if I'm not wrong, in the original version, the whole I should write in the notes, wasn't that the only available save point in this route?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, okay. Like, I was sitting here going, what is up with the oh wait, and I kind of remember, sort of.
The hour of judgment has come! You cannot use the Dark Tree's power here! Return to the void, Wallenstein! Well, he seems excited. I wonder what the doctor is doing. Being slandered by Mr. Higure, as you can see. Please stop breaking school property, Higure-san. I have returned from Judecca to defeat you! As long as you live, calamitous sorcerer, the world will be wrapped in eternal despair! When he says things with such conviction, I almost find myself believing them.
You should. He speaks in crazy, but he speaks truths.
Please, that isn't funny. Yes. Come on, Higure. Higure-kun, let's go back to the gym, okay? No! Do not throw me out like some wretched doll! I suspect he has suffered from megalomania since birth. Megalomania? Whatever do you mean? Delusions of grandeur, eschewing societal standards, he lives his life in the midst of some bizarre fantasy. Perhaps it is genetic. There would be no helping it then, would there? He is unusually active in the destruction of his surroundings, especially given his physique. Internal prejudice is a terrible thing, I suppose. He is no doubt exerting to the limits of his capacity at all times. The most dangerous part is his ability to bring his surroundings into his fantasy, though I seem to be less affected than you. And since...
Says the guy who had a fucking RPG boss battle with us.
I know, right? And since, although I invited him to the school, I have yet to find a use for him, the whole thing has been nothing but a waste of time. He invited him to the school? Did you say something just now, Sensei? Nothing. Nothing at all. Excuse me.
Did I mention I'm not a villain?
Did I mention I'm not a villain?
God damn it.
Oh, hello, Shirogane-kun. What's going on? Where did Kawara go? He is investigating another area at the moment. Only Dr. Uemine Sensei and Nanaki are here now. Isn't Sakazaki here? I think he's walking around to calm his nerves again. He's very brave to be out and about with that scarecrow on the loose. Not brave, just imprudent. Stupid mongrel. Stop pretending to be migratory and get back here so I can distract you. I wanted to occupy both of them if possible, but at least they don't realize that we suspect them yet. Just the doctor should be enough. Iwamiya Sensei, I came here to ask your opinion of something. My opinion? I fear I will not be of much use to you there. My body has never required me to visit the infirmary. I have not had much occasion to talk to the doctor since moving here, but I can read his expression perfectly well all the same. It says I'm not telling you anything. Where is Kawara-san? Did you have a falling out? He did seem to be suspecting me based on nothing but his own prejudice. A pity. I agree, Sensei. To doubt someone based merely on one's own preconceptions is... Bellevernese, sir. It is nonsense. That's right. I must be perfectly logical in all things. You are renowned as one of the most intelligent birds in the world, Doctor. I do not think that you could be involved in such a grisly crime as this. Sakuya. Sakuya, honey.
Honey, no. Go sing your little songs because you're being a derp.
It is an honor to be praised by the heirs of the LaBelle family. Completely flat. Does he never speak with emotion? I hold a deep respect for you, Doctor. You might not be aware, but my father owes his life to your medicine. A few years ago, your work allowed the LaBelle family to continue on to even greater glory. Is that so? I had not known. I am afraid that I know little of the fates of the drugs that I develop. The life of but one bird may not be significant to you, but we of the LaBelle family will never forget. How wonderful. I take it your father is a figure of great respect. Of course, the family head must always be honored. It seems that you hold your own biases even more dearly than Kawada-san holds his, almost like the foundation of your very existence. I would rather like to see the expression on your face when that foundation collapses.
Jesus.
Locked. Has it been locked ever since the alarm this morning? The doctor went straight to the lab to begin the autopsy, and I think he's been with some birdie house ever since. Let's see, maybe that massive thing Mr. Leon gave me will do the trick. Okay, I have a feeling from here I don't remember what was happening. This stuff is new. So we've passed the point where I remember from IGG. Yes! This room has always been a little creepy, but it's even worse in this dim light. I need to look for evidence that Hiyoko was in here quickly. But where do I start? Yikes, saving. The longer I spend poking around in the corners, the bigger the risk that I'll get caught. I need to remember. I've been in here a lot every time I got sick. Where would the doctor hide something he didn't want anyone else to see? Didn't he forbid even his assistants from touching his desk? It would seem he keeps his drawers locked tight. You're up, massive thing! Inside our medical records? He's probably supposed to keep personal information locked up, though I never really thought of him as the respectful type. There are only 1, 2, 3, 4 files. The names are Kawara Ryota, Tosaka Hiyoko, Fujishiro Nageki, and Shirokane Sakuya. What? I'm not surprised to see a file on me in here, but Hiyoko and Sakuya never had any reason to be in here, and Fujishiro Nageki. Looking closely, Nageki's folder says St. Pigeonation's Medical Center on the side, while the others don't. And the date is from 5 years ago. Did he take this from the medical center? Since it's here, he must know something about the fire back then. Are the other 3 records from physical exams? They're full of strange symbols and numbers, and I'm not sure what they mean. Sakuya's has a second piece of paper in it. It looks like some sort of memo or... sudden blinding pain in the back of my head. I can't move. I fall unconscious. Yota, no!
Yota!
Where am I? I feel dizzy. That's right. I was looking for evidence in the infirmary. The medical records are gone. Somebody took them? I managed to get knocked out, even with the stun gun Mr. Leonsa gave me. So, I don't know who attacked me, but those records must have been important to get stolen away like that. So, why did I let myself get taken from behind like that? I had our records. Even with those, it would have been hard to prove anything. Whoever attacked me must have been the criminal. They probably wouldn't leave anything, but maybe they missed a clue in here somewhere? I hadn't noticed earlier, but there's a card under the desk, in a corner I wouldn't have seen if I weren't on the floor. This is Hyoko's student ID. There's blood on the corner. So it wasn't dropped here by accident before she was killed. It must have happened here. It looks like my doubts about the doctor are confirmed. But for some reason, I still feel unsure. I almost feel like this is too good to be true. Like I'm being led along. If the doctor were behind it all, surely he would avoid casting so much doubt on himself. Just what is he after, anyway? But I'm not worried about who's doing what and why. I'm worried about finding the one who did this to Hyoko. I need to talk with Sakuya. So, you think it would take a fair amount of time to cut a human up like this and distribute them into boxes, Doctor? Correct. Even if she were cut up last night and distributed this morning, it would involve a good deal of physical labor. Sakuya? You again. Can we go to the maintenance room? We need to talk. Very well. Shirogane-san. Hi, Sensei. Just as an aside, it would be impossible for one such as myself, even with the knowledge and tools of a physician. Even so, I am not a particularly healthy person. Not a healthy person? That's slightly impaired down his right side, you know. He is. I never knew. I was injured long ago. My right wing never fully recovered, though it rarely poses problems in daily life. A human corpse is heavy. It seems like a bit much to go dragging around with one wing, don't you think? Has it stopped you from cutting up other people and birds?
Birds are lighter, their bones are hollow. But again, it didn't stop him from decapitating her and shoving her head in a jar.
Yep. Yes, it's all true. It's even recorded in the faculty medical records. It is. I see. Thanks. I'll remember that. I tell Sakuya about what I found in the infirmary as we head to the maintenance office. Meaning, Fujishiro Nageki's records and the doctor have something to do with the medical center? I think so, yeah. I wonder about the other records, too. Why you, me, and Hyoko all together? Could that really be a coincidence? Did you go there often after you moved here or anything? Not once. Nobility knows no illness. That's very silly, Sakuya. Yeah, I've never seen him sick, and he always seems pretty lively. I hadn't known about the doctor's injury. Kind of a bad thing to find out now. Bad? Because it is inconvenient to your theory? We must remain just. No harm can ever come from learning more of the truth. I guess so. Maybe it's because he's not very active, or because he never leaves the infirmary, but I guess I've never really had a chance to notice his disability. If he couldn't have done it alone, it makes it seem more likely that he was working together with Yuya. Blasted mongrel. No good can ever come of his presence. He merely confuses the issue. Saru, were you gossiping about me? Yuya, we don't suspect you, baby.
I know you're trustworthy, honey.
Yuya! What a pickle. I guess I'm the topic of choice among the boys as well as the girls now. Not that I mind.
Wink wonk.
Wink wonk, Yuya, I love you. Never change.
Yuya.
Don't let it get to your head, mongrel. We weren't saying anything good about you. That's right, Yuya. From your point of view, we were subjecting you to vile slander and ill gossips. You're very frank, Ryota. Nothing wrong with that. What kind of slander? Perhaps you shouldn't say, lest my fragile heart shatter like a maiden's crystal glass, dropped by an unkind lover. Oh my god.
My god. This bird.
It should be obvious what we were talking about from our faces alone, but he's completely relaxed. I doubt his heart is made of glass, though. Used tires, maybe. Oh.
Ouch.
Something that is completely impervious to abuse. Your unsolicited presence saves us the trouble of looking for you. We demand answers from you. You lied. You met Tosaka in the infirmary yesterday. Did you kill her? Jesus, Sakuya!
Damn.
So, you doubt me. I'd love to see your evidence. We found her ID, stained with blood, in the infirmary. You are duty-bound to answer. What did you see in the infirmary yesterday? And what did you do? Well, I can't tell you anything. Sorry. I can't say anything at all. Cease this foolishness. You know something, don't you? Do not attempt to dodge the... Ah, shit. Also, yeah, I feel like every time the Scarecrow has shown up, in the original, there was actually a choice to dodge left or right.
Oh, Jesus.
And that was one of the things that got us killed before, if I remember.
Crying.
Run, you two! Such terrible timing. Nobody likes a man who can't read the atmosphere, Mr. Scarecrow. Is this the time for jokes? Run, go! Ryota seems to have left us in the dust. Maybe we should hurry up a little. Well, it doesn't look like it's noticed us. I guess it's not too keen on chasing people. Your idle flirtations sicken me, filthy mongrel. Shh! Do you want it to hear us? How about this? I'll go first. And lure Mr. Beanpole Man towards the cafeteria. You head for the maintenance room while it's distracted. Okay. You plan to act as a decoy? Don't think this will stop me from suspecting you. I wasn't asking you to. I've been your ally until now. So why stop now? Our ally. Anyway, run for it as soon as we're out of sight. Adieu. Yuya, don't die on us.
Yeah.
Sakuya, you're okay. I was worried that maybe you got caught. Indeed. Isn't Yuya with you? We never got him to answer anything. I do not know. He ran in the opposite direction. we don't have much time left. I think the only thing to do is to get him to talk to us and then confront the doctor. He's been helping us this whole time, but I don't know if we can still consider him our ally. Our ally. Indeed. We've always been separated, right? So, you don't really know how he usually acts, or if he'd be likely to do something like this, or... How could I know? He and I live in different worlds. As my father said, I couldn't know. I'm an only child, so I don't really understand siblings, but I think I know how you feel about him, Sakuya. Do not make me repeat myself. He and I have no connection. But I want to believe that he is not my enemy. Oh, Sakuya. Don't punch me in the feels suddenly like that.
That's what this game does, man.
It does. Looks like Sakuya isn't entirely sure what to think. The prime suspects are the doctor who aided his family and his own half-brother. If I were given the same situation, I wouldn't be as calm as he is. We should write in the notes, and then go talk to the doctor. Go find out exactly what happened in the infirmary. We figured out a lot of things, but there's still a lot that remains a mystery. It's 6 p.m. We don't have much time. Can we solve this and get out alive in only 4 hours? Alright, let's go, Sakuya. Your friend already left, young one. Why didn't you say so earlier? He's planning to confront the doctor alone. Sakuya, no! Father is of the pure bloodline, and so his life is of the utmost value. By extension, the doctor who saved his life must also be valuable. I must not disrespect him, because that is what Father told me. My brother, born of a low father, is a worthless being. Though he looks noble, his veins flow with filthy, impure blood. I must not associate with those of low birth, because that is what Father told me. But I am no
Your father
sure.
kind of sounds like an ass.
What is blood? Why does it divide us so? It shouldn't. That's the whole point, Sakuya. Oh, hello again, Shirogane-kun. Where's the doctor? He said he was going back to the infirmary. Maybe he forgot something there? Thank you. You're going right after him? Don't you want any tea? Well, be careful. He looked rather troubled. I hope he's alright. Sensei. Shirogane-san. You look quite fatigued. Would you care to rest for a little while? You are wrong. Are you not, sir? Whatever could you mean? I wish to learn the truth. What did you and Sakazaki do? Which of you decided to kill Tosaka? That's not something to say without proof, Shirogane-san. But then, we have but a little time left. Perhaps I shall explain things to you. I did not kill Tosaka-san. This is the truth. Of course. How could I let myself be swayed by idle rumors? The doctor could not possibly carry out such an atrocity. Sakazaki-san did not kill her either. Which raises the question, who did? Sakazaki admitted that he was involved in the crime. He cannot possibly be... I merely said that he did not kill her. I did not say he wasn't involved. Of course, the same applies to myself. The two of you did not kill her, but were involved? But then, who did kill her? Oh, dear me. This won't do. Talking to you makes me feel like I'm about to fall asleep. I suppose these are the limits of a mere mongrel. What did he just say? Sensei, Could you be quiet for a minute, Shirogane-san? You bore me. You filthy, low-born mongrel. What are you saying, sir? I am not like Saka. You did well. Thanks to you, Kawada-san has found almost everything he needs. Just one more push, and he'll be done. Thank you, Shirogane-san. A glint of white steel. His left wing slowly traces an arc through the air. I'm dying. I'm dying. What did he say? Why was I left behind? I can't think. Sakazaki! Stop that, Issa! I told you not to touch my brother! Suddenly, Sakazaki Yuya blocks up the sun. Blood is spurting across the floor. I am unhurt? Who's... your wing? Such beautiful brotherly love, Sakazaki-san. You were the real hero all along, of course. I only promised that I wouldn't tell other people. Not that I wouldn't tell him himself. Or that I wouldn't kill him. And after all that work, I had to steal the records from Kawada-san, too. Yeah, you've always been like this. A coward and a villain to the core. Oh, such flattery. What are you doing, Doctor? Why? Why are you doing this? I told you, remember? You bore me. Now that you have helped Kawada-san as much as you can, I have no more use for you. Why should I put up with your battling now that I am alone with you? I do not understand, sir. What did you and Sakazaki... This is exactly what I'm talking about. I have no responsibility to explain to you. Goodbye, Shirogane-san. No! Don't move, Sakya! Sakya! Ah, Kawada-san. We were just discussing you. Yuya standing over Sakya, blood running down his body. The doctor standing next to them. There's no question about what's happened. Sensei! So it was you all along. Was it? I wonder about that. Pull yourself together, Sakazaki! Say something! Don't worry. He won't die just yet. I'm sure you'll enjoy a confession or two. So ask him all you want. Wait! Sensei! Oh god, this is fucking the worst timing ever. What the fuck is going on? What is this? What is going on? I'm really not okay with anything that is going on right now.
I'm sorry. that.
The Scarecrow.
There you are, Labor 9. I was waiting for you. Come, let us go.
Labor 9? Is that the Scarecrow's name? So, he was working under the doctor this whole time.
Just a little more, Kawada-san. Do you think you'll remember soon?
Stop running away! You killed Hiyoko. I'll never forgive you!
I'm glad you're so lively. That's good. I shall be waiting for you, deep beneath the surface. Chase me, Kawada-san.
I reach out. I can't reach. The doctor and the Scarecrow are gone. Don't go chasing after the beanpole man on your own, Ryota. Good man keeps his cool, even in times like this. Don't speak, you are still bleeding. Don't worry. Who the hell do you think I am? I'll be fine. I know my limits better than anyone else. Yuya, no. Yuya, no. You're going to make me cry. What did I just say about don't fucking die, you I won't die. To a little scalpel. Getting whacked with a cleaver would have been bad, but... there are plenty of bandages here. Sakuya, wait here, I'll go get Mr. Leon. Wait, Ryota. I have... things to tell you. Can you wait long enough to hear my confession? Like the doctor said, there's no time to waste. So let me tell you everything I can. This might be our last chance. It's too late, Sakazaki. If you were involved, why didn't you tell us before? We had a deal. Of course, he broke it without a second thought. Sensei and I did not kill her. That is the truth. But then why did he... She died in this room. After school yesterday. That is also the truth. Then there was someone else. Right as always, Sakuya. And that third person killed Hiyoko? Who was it? I'm sorry. I can't tell you that. I think you'll figure it out. I have to apologize to you. The doctor and I were the ones who cut her up. So you stuffed her into those boxes? It was the time. The doctor needed to be sure of when she'd be found. He decided morning would be enough time for the most humans to gather. I suppose he probably thought putting her in the print box was funny, too. The most humans? Why would... Looks like I've stayed on the fence to the very end. I didn't have the resolve to go either way. If only things had been a little different. I thought you said you'd be fine. Are you worried for me? I'm honored. Could you go outside for a bit, Ryota? We'll go to the maintenance office afterwards. Just for a little. I want to talk to Sakuya. Alone. You have a new father now, Yuya. He has a beautiful mansion, and you'll be moving there tomorrow. But your new father says he doesn't want your brother. He says he can only feed you if you leave the egg behind. What? 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 Excuse me while I go, what? Mother is sad. He is her son too. I will go. I will throw my brother away, Mother. Give me the egg. The new father killed my father. I know he did. He killed him so he could take Mother from him. I waited until she laid a new egg. Until she laid an egg with the new father's child inside. I had hid him away in the mansion, and I switched him, so he will raise my brother as his own son. The new father hates me, but he will love my brother. He will give him nice food, and nice clothes, and a nice bed. My brother will not know. No one will know but me. I hate the new father. I took the new egg, and I smashed it. I've always thought that maybe I should have told you. The doctor did not lie. You're the same as me, Sakuya. We were never half-brothers. You are my real brother. Impossible. I am the heir of the LaBelle family. Father told me so. Everyone told me so. I was raised for no other purpose. I never told anyone. Let us switch the eggs. If Father found out now, he'd throw you away. I did it for you. No, maybe I didn't. Maybe I just did it to spite that man. I killed the child he had with Mother. That was the cross I had to bear. It was never your problem. I was happy just to see you living in luxury. You... Under what authority? None. You're right. I only ever listened to myself. But the doctor noticed. He must have realized. I guess I was doing what he said all along. Since I took your lineage, the fact that I killed the LaBelle, the other father's child, will never leave me. I've never been able to forget. If you're blamed for that child's death, you have to press on. You can't let it stop you. I always worried about whether I should tell you or not. And now it's too late. So, Bakamono, to deny me my lineage now. I'm sorry, Sakuya. I should have told you long ago. I was never as sure of myself as you. If I am not of the LaBelle line, what am I? I knew you asked that. Straightforward, as always. Leave this place, Sakuya, and think about it long and hard. You have a lot more to worry about than just who your family is, after all. No! Wait, Sakazaki! Stay with me! There is still much for you to tell me! It's been a long time since we talked this much. I talked to you every day when you were still on Earth. Pull yourself together, Yuya! You can't leave like this! You said a little scalpel like that couldn't kill you! I should apologize about that too. Remember the headmaster? That was nerve toxin. You mean that scalpel hat? Go on, Sakuya. Leave your liar brother and go. The doctor must have a way out of here. You are yourself. Never let anyone tie you down. Later, buddy. Yuya! Yuya!
Oh god, are you okay? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I am a puss.
It's okay. The feels are strong and nothing is okay.
God damn it, what did I tell you about dying on this, Yuya? Okay, I'll be right back. I need to compose myself.
Oh, honey. What?
I'm okay.
Are you sure, honey?
I'm okay, don't worry.
Good.
Sixth class. It's 6 p.m. I haven't had much of a sense of time passing since the dome appeared, but it's already evening. The atmosphere in the maintenance office is tense. The doctor said he'd be waiting deep beneath the surface. Does this building have a basement? Certainly not one that appears on the official plans, but maybe. Under the medical center? But that one's blocked off with concrete. It does not seem to me that the medical center is an entirely independent building. There may well be a path from this building into the basement there. Is there anywhere you might have missed something? Missed something? Or forgotten something? Somewhere I forgot to look. Oh. That's right! The encyclopedia from the library in the medical center. And the chronology in the medical records. I'd like to talk to Nagaki again. You've thought of something? I need to go check. Sakuya! He hasn't spoken since what happened in the infirmary. I can't blame him. I know how he feels. Better to leave him alone. I know. I'm worried about it. too. You're fading again. Where are you? Nagaki! There you are! What is it? I found out a lot about the school, and about you. I see. I suppose you know who I am then. Sort of, but there are things I need to ask you. That's why I'm here. The fire 5 years ago, and the dome today. How are they related? Nagaki must know something about the secrets this school holds. Pardon me? You aren't really here anymore, are you? That might be so. Or it might not. I saw in the school records, it says you died 5 years ago in an accident in the medical center. I had become aware of that. I stopped my own clock here. That's why I can never leave. You stopped your... In other words, at the very least, I took my life through my own will. I am almost sure of that. So you didn't die in the accident? He hangs his head in silence. Looks like he can't remember everything from before he died. I need a clue, and there must be a basement under the medical center, and I need to get in there. Oh, that's right, the encyclopedia. The encyclopedia? You used to go to the medical center, right? Did you switch one of the encyclopedias from there with the one here? Why would... That's what I want to know. I guess I should just tell him. Look, you know how the encyclopedias here are out of order? There are 2 copies of Volume 9 and no Volume 6. The medical center has the same... The medical center has the same encyclopedias? There are 2 copies of 6 there, and no 9. How disorderly. Anyway, one of the copies of Volume 6 there has a library sticker on it. Someone must have taken it from here. Switch the encyclopedias. Kawara-san, try reading this copy of Volume 9. Looking's worth 1,000 spoken words, I guess. Eh? This isn't right. It looks like just another book when it's closed, but it's a box? It's full of files. Some sort of documents? They're all from 5 years ago. These must have been... What does it say? That one. Let's see. Operation Hatofuru. This is talking about using carrier individuals as biological weapons? To fight humans? It has the same title as the file in the headmaster's office, but I never expected anything like this. Meaning, this school has been used for biological weapons development for at least 5 years. 2180. New strains of Sumatera influenza isolated. 2183. A new strain has been isolated from Fujishiro Nageki. It is lethal to humans and has been named Charon virus. It has entered research at St. Pigeonation's Medical Center. Charon virus? Humans I met would always get very sick. Are you remembering something? I think so. I think I was the one who brought that book here. The birds with me in the medical center often did secret things in the reference room. I wanted to tell someone important what was happening to the center. What was it? My family? It must have been my family. That's right. I burned. I had to disappear. Why didn't I notice? Did I need your help to see? He paces nervously in circles, rambling on to himself. If you realize something, it would help me to know what it is. I've remembered what happened here 5 years ago. I can't remember my parents' faces. I lived in an orphanage with other birds my age since before I could remember. I never thought much of it at the time, but apparently every birdie there was a war orphan. But I did not resent the humans who had started the war. I did not care. I thought that living with other chicks and no parents was as natural as it could be. One day, the endless routine was broken, and some humans broke into the orphanage. They had guns and kept shouting, "Free humanity! Free humanity!" I think that's what they said. They barricaded themselves in our house and killed us one at a time. I was helpless. I could only hide in the corner and weep as my family was killed before my eyes. I don't know how much time had gone by since they came. When I looked around the silent room, they were all collapsed on the floor. Birds had come to save us. They had come and killed the evil humans. That is what I thought. But you have been granted a great power. You are one of the chosen few. I left the orphanage with my one remaining sibling. One remaining sibling? And we lived in an apartment. But I was weak and couldn't go to school or get a job. I was nothing but a burden. And then I received the invitation. We wish to welcome you with special treatment. How would you like to study at the world's foremost avian school? We will provide anything you need, anything at all. There is a hospital on the school grounds. We will provide a room for you to live there. You shall receive all the care you require. I was living with my brother. I did not want to leave him, but if I continued to live with him, I would only hold him down. He was happy to hear that I would have a chance to improve my physical condition, and so I enrolled in St. Pigeonations. I was still weak, and so I often stayed in my room. I had no friends, but I was not unhappy. The nurses and the faculty were all very kind to me. And then early in my first summer vacation, the doctor made a proposal to me. This vacation is the perfect opportunity. Would you like to undergo intensive treatment? You will have to stay inside for some time, but by the end of the summer you should be as healthy as any other bird in the school. And so began a long summer in the underground facility. First, a routine of daily examinations and numerous medications. And then, the experiments began. The experiments to kill humans. A human would be brought to me. They would struggle and gasp, and then, with a last painful sigh, they would stop moving. I knew why I was brought here. Living in my body was a virus deadly to humans in a matter of minutes. My parents, whose faces I never knew, were killed by humans. Everyone else in the orphanage was killed by humans, and in return, I killed another human with each experiment. Simply by standing in the same room as me, by breathing the same air as me, they would collapse. I couldn't stand it. I had no reason not to hate them, but watching them die in front of me shaved away my heart, little by little. And so I decided to end it all. I had only one wish. I wanted to disappear from this world without a trace. The Charon virus, the deadly guest that made its home in my body. That is what they called it. No doubt they were searching for a way to destroy humanity with that virus. That was Operation Hatofu? Yes, that's why I burned it all 5 years ago. There should have been nothing left, but I am not here. But maybe, just maybe, there's still something left somewhere. And I can feel him close by. My Kawara-san, are you going to the basement? I don't have a choice. To find a way out of here alive, and to find out why they killed Hiyoko. I need to ask the doctor. I see. That encyclopedia. What else is inside? Oh. A piece of paper folded up along with the files. This is a map of the medical center? When I was there, I went into the medical center, but it must connect to the main building somewhere near here. That looks like the gym, so those stairs are... I believe it is in the chemistry preparation room. The researchers often went in there. The doctor is beneath the preparation room. Thank you, Nagaki. I have to go. I think you will be seeing me again, and Tosaka-san as well. Seventh class. A staircase in the preparation room? I've never noticed one. I wonder where it could be. If the Scarecrow went down there with the doctor, it would need to be a pretty big opening. We'll have to go and look. 7 p.m. already. We only have 3 hours until we're overrun with bloodthirsty humans. We don't know for sure if there's an escape route in the basement, but it's our best bet. Maybe we should get every birdie from the gym to come with us as soon as we find the stairs. Leave that to me. Leon-san, I'll take care of the other students. Don't worry, I'm not a massive agent for nothing. Well then, thank you, One-san. You aren't going with him, sir? I'm going to come with you, Kawara-kun. We never know what could happen. Arigato, sensei. You're welcome. I'm your homeroom teacher, after all. You've done such a good job so far. I want to be there to help you if things get dangerous. What about you, Sakuya? You two go ahead. I'll catch up with you. Right. Okay. We're going to get out of here together, okay? Too much has happened today. For both Sakuya and me. I don't know what's on his mind. And he doesn't seem interested in telling me, but if he wants to be alone, that's for the best. I guess it's just the two of us then, Nanaki-sensei. If something bad happens, one of us can come back to warn you and the others, Leon-san. Understood. Commence Operation Breakout it is, then. Not so fast! Angel! Is there even a window for you to crash through?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, sorry, hold on.
Did your headphones come off?
Sorry about that, I had to mute you for a second. I accidentally ripped my headphones out of the speaker.
Whoops. Pass. Angel? What does he want now? We don't have time for messing around. Textoris Melodia Funus. You travel now to the Abyss of Despair, do you not? Oh, the Abyss of Despair? I sense demon spores far greater in power than even those released by the Tree of Blight. I cannot allow you to face the dark sorcerer Wallenstein alone. Angel. The Wallenstein guy's the doctor, right? Okay, we're coming for you, Wallenstein. Wait, Angel, we need to be careful. Wait! He certainly is lively. Let's go.